You peek and you don't even know what you're peeking. You shoot without even being ready to take the fight. You use your utility without knowing what you're using it for. Students of Valorant, you need to slow down and think. If you want to rank up, you cannot autopilot like this. Close right. While coaching my students, the main difference I noticed between a plat student and from an ascendant student is that my plat students just go into full autopilot. Autopiloting comes in many variations, but the core meaning of autopilot is just doing things in Valorant without putting thought behind it. For example, my student and editor Ray was pushing up Catwalk after getting an insane one-tap bottom mid. As Ray was going through Catwalk, he was thinking about what he wanted to do next. Bad move, Ray. You needed to already have planned for this in the prep phase. You had 40 seconds. When Ray made his way down Catwalk, he knew Sage was somewhere in tree. Instead of taking a second to stop and think, Ray just kept holding W, walking into tree, still thinking about where Sage could be. When Ray walked into tree, he was overwhelmed as to where the Sage could be. And once the Sage swung him, his crosshair was nowhere near her, so he had to flick over to her in order to eliminate her. Luckily, Ray is plat 2 right now. In this rank, you will be rewarded for bad decision making, like this. But I told Ray, if you can top frag with 20 kills by playing like this in plat, imagine if we get you to start thinking. You would literally be ascendant. So, I put Ray to work. Together, we sat down and watched a TenZ VOD. While watching TenZ's VOD, I asked Ray a couple of key questions. Why do you think TenZ didn't activate dash right away here? Why did TenZ smoke market button and dashed in? When TenZ dashed onto market button, why did he peek the left side of his smoke instead of the right side? Guys, when you're learning how to play your agent, which you should only play a main agent and then a backup agent, you need to ask yourself these questions. We can master an agent by simply watching the pros. After doing a bit of studying, Ray learned that he cannot just immediately activate his dash every single time he wants to peek. If you're peeking an angle to where you are close to cover and it would be a one-on-one fight, don't activate your dash. Just commit to that fight. You're better. Instead, we could find value in our dash by using it to dash on a site, acting as a type of recon for our teammates. Combining our smoke and dash with Silva recon or Fade Eye, then spray the enemies through our smoke, or even when we take a very aggressive fight that may expose us to multiple enemies. Focus on one, get the kill, then dash away. You see how what I just listed would give you the maximum value from your dash? It's a lot better than peeking A main normally and immediately activating your dash. What if they're going B? Your dash is wasted. So guys, have a purpose behind what you do and the utility that you use. As for Ray, this kid is going to rank up super fast now that we are starting to get him to think about his actions in Valorant. But before I let you go, here's a bonus tip for all of you that think your aim is the problem. Before you peek into anything, do you think before you peek as to where the enemy is? Let's say we're peeking into the B-bomb site on Ascent. How would I peek this? Well, first we have to think. Have we heard an enemy use utility on B site, and from where? Can our teammates recon for us? If we have no prior information, which you would know if you take a quick glance at your minimap when you are safely behind cover, this is how you peek from main. I want to peek in order. First, we will peek close logs, market, headshot angle, right side of CT, left side of CT, stairs, deep side of boat, then button. Do you notice how much safer this is compared to just swinging out, searching for an enemy with our eyes, then relying on our ability to flick to get the kill? Stop, think, then peek. It's very simple. And with time, you will master this craft so that way it becomes second nature. The best way to practice this is by doing this in deathmatches since you need to learn and know the maps like the back of your hand. But that is all I have for you today. Wish Ray luck as he climbs to Ascendant. Thanks for watching, and until next time, deuce everyone. And subscribe because you know you want to.